Eggshells are often thrown away without a second thought, but they contain one of the most essential nutrients for plant health, calcium. In fact, about 95% of an eggshell is calcium carbonate, the same compound that strengthens cell walls in plants. When used correctly, eggshells can improve soil structure, prevent nutrient deficiencies, and support stronger, more productive crops. This simple kitchen waste can be turned into an effective soil amendment with little effort. Calcium plays a key role in plant development. It helps form cell walls, promotes proper root growth, and supports nutrient uptake. Plants lacking calcium often show signs like blossom end, rot in tomatoes and peppers, or distorted leaves in leafy greens. While calcium is naturally present in many soils, frequent watering, acidic conditions, or heavy cropping can deplete it over time. Eggshells help restore this balance without the need for synthetic additives. Start by collecting clean eggshells. Rinse them thoroughly to remove any residue that might attract pests or cause odor. Allow them to dry completely before storing. Dry eggshells crush more easily and do not mold during storage. Once enough shells are collected, they can be processed in several ways depending on the needs of the garden. The most basic method involves crushing the shells by hand or with a tool. This creates small, irregular pieces that can be mixed into the soil. The larger surface area allows moisture and microbes to break them down over time. This slow-release action benefits perennial beds, vegetable plots, and container gardens. Apply crushed eggshells directly to the planting hole or around the base of existing plants. For faster calcium release, grind the shells into a fine powder using a blender or coffee grinder. Powdered eggshells break down more quickly in the soil, making calcium available to roots sooner. This method works well for correcting calcium deficiencies during the growing season. Mix the powder into the top few inches of soil or sprinkle it lightly over the root zone and water it in. Be careful not to over-apply, as too much calcium can disrupt soil nutrient balance. Eggshells also help with pest control. The sharp edges of crushed shells can deter soft-bodied insects like slugs and snails. Sprinkle a ring of crushed shells around the base of vulnerable plants to create a physical barrier. This method is not foolproof but can reduce pest pressure when combined with other controls. Eggshells can be composted as well. Adding them to a compost pile increases the calcium content of the finished compost. Always crush or grind the shells before composting to speed up decomposition. Whole shells take a long time to break down and may still be visible in finished compost. When well integrated, eggshells help produce nutrient-rich compost that improves soil fertility and structure. For indoor or potted plants, eggshell tea provides a gentle nutrient boost. To make it, place crushed eggshells in a container of water and let it steep for a few days. The water absorbs calcium and other trace minerals. After steeping, pour the liquid around the base of plants. This method works best for seedlings, herbs, and small container plants where solid amendments might not mix evenly. Gardeners can also start seeds directly in eggshell halves. These natural containers provide a small amount of calcium to seedlings while simplifying transplanting. Poke a drainage hole in the bottom, fill with potting mix, and plant seeds as usual. Once the seedling is ready, plant the whole shell into the garden. The shell breaks down over time and delivers calcium where it's needed most, at the root zone. Eggshells decompose slowly, which makes them suitable for long-term soil health. Unlike fast-acting chemical fertilizers, they release nutrients over weeks or months. This gradual process reduces leaching and supports consistent plant growth. In gardens with high rainfall or sandy soil, slow-release amendments like eggshells help maintain balanced nutrition throughout the season. Avoid using eggshells from processed or pre-cooked products, as they may contain oils or additives harmful to plants. Stick to shells from fresh, clean eggs. If using store-bought eggs, rinse thoroughly to remove any surface treatment or contaminants. Store dry, crushed shells in a sealed container to keep them clean and ready for use. Eggshells also benefit certain crops more than others. Tomatoes, peppers, squash, and eggplant respond well to added calcium and often suffer without it. Root crops like carrots and beets also benefit from strong, calcium-rich soil. Even flowering plants like roses can show improved bloom production with proper calcium levels. To maintain balance, always test soil before applying large quantities of any amendment. While eggshells are generally safe, excessive calcium can reduce the availability of other nutrients like magnesium or potassium. Apply moderate amounts, observe plant response, and adjust as needed across the growing cycle. Eggshells offer a cost-free way to recycle kitchen waste into valuable garden input. They support plant structure, prevent common disorders, and improve soil condition over time. Their versatility allows for multiple applications, from seed starting and pest control to composting and soil amendment. With consistent use, eggshells contribute to a more productive, nutrient-balanced garden. If this video helped you learn how to use eggshells to boost calcium in your garden, leave a comment below and subscribe for more simple growing tips.